Share the live, share the live, share the live. What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate everybody pulling up notes. What's good, big bro? Nitty Ice, what's popping, man? What's popping? I'm glad y'all here. I need y'all to lock in, man. Even if y'all could stay, only if y'all could stay for 5 minutes, whatever. Tweety, appreciate you. MC Reef, shout out to my brother MC Reef, man. He just dropped the project. Make sure y'all go tap in with that. Reef, let him know in the comments what's going on. So basically, right, my nigga GFB Fresh, we in the building. This Saturday, me and GF, I'm opening for my guy GFB Fresh, man. Perfect Timing concert. Make sure y'all go support what he got going on. Let me know if y'all can hear me clear before I start, right? Let me know if y'all can hear me clear. Let me know. I got my earpiece in right now because I don't want to be too loud, but yeah, let me know if y'all hear me clear so we can tap into the topic for the night. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Sean Hubel in the building. Appreciate you. I'm good notes. All right, say less. All right, so I'm number one, right? All of this conversation is for us as artists and creatives. Now, whether you don't make music or not, it don't matter. You're an artist too. So I would love y'all perspective on this, and I'm open to opening the floor for other artists to come tap in and say your piece as well. Give a couple minutes so you could talk your shit or whatever, because this is a very serious topic, and I noticed there's gonna be a shift. So for people that don't know, right, streaming is crazy right now. And right now there's a clip going out of Snoop explaining to his accountants like, yo, okay, you told me I made 1 billion streams on Spotify. So he goes, all right, well, break that down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Break that down for me. And his accountant told him that he only made $45,000. Right? Now, this is Snoop Dogg. Snoop is a major artist. Nobody, if you don't know who Snoop Dogg is, then you're probably not in tune at all with any type of hip hop culture at all. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, for Snoop Dogg to only make $45,000 and he did 1 billion streams is crazy to me. To all my creatives that's here, let me know. Even if you're not a creative, even if you're somebody that is a consumer, your opinion matters. You know what I'm saying? And we have to account for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Facts, Nitty. Like, when I saw that, I was like, he ain't even get $45,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. So the last couple days, I've been chopping it up with, you know what I'm saying, some core people that are close to me. Shout out my brother Notes. He's here on the live. My brother Clef. I don't know if he's here yet, but we talk about streaming and things like that all the time. Shout out to MC Reef. MC Reef said this is his last project. Not to put your business out there, big bro, but just to let them know how serious it is. Reef was like, yo, this is the last time he's putting music on streaming. So it got me to thinking. Now, mind you, before Reef did what he did, I was already thinking, like, yo, like, the shift is going to happen because there's going to be a major artist that is not going to put their music on streaming. And that's when the shift is going to start. So for a major artist that had a major signing, that has a major machine, a backing behind them, sponsors, whatever the case is, they can low-key afford to do that. Now, us as indies, most of us indie artists, we don't have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my bro GFB Fresh, man. He in here. Yeah, the website. Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of artists too that do channel the traffic to their website. You know what I'm saying? And that's great too. Also, I know artists that use Bandcamp. Bandcamp, you get 100% of your money. You just got to give them a little fee or whatever, like most of these companies and all that. My thing is, when we don't put our stuff on streaming, are people or the consumers are they gonna gravitate to that? Because music is so easily accessible now. So now it's like, well, damn, like, well, if he ain't got it on streaming, well, how else am I gonna get the music? And this is where the support comes in, because I remember 38 Special. I'm not sure if y'all know who that is, but 38 Special is a guy. He's a lyric driven guy. He rocks with his brand is Trust, and you know, he had an interview where he was like, yo, you know, you don't have to, you know, have $1 billion or $1 million to fund to fund whatever you're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you okay, 85-15. Okay. So basically, the back to 38 Special. 38 Special is just like, yo, you don't gotta have 1 million followers to make a living for yourself. And I understand that. That's cool. But and before I say what I'm gonna say, right, I don't want y'all to think that this is like a ploy to like try to, you know, look for pity or none of that shit. I'm just saying, from an artist perspective that puts his heart and soul and pride into recording and shooting videos and going to shows and investing in what I need to invest in, I need to know, us as artists, how can we move forward with not putting our music on streaming? Because at the same time, we're not getting what we just do, but we do kind of somewhat need the streaming. Shout out to my bro Cameron J. Cameron J's in the building. Make sure y'all go support his album out right now. I'm gonna call you back. It's on streaming, so I'm glad you pulled up, Cameron J, because we talking about streaming right now. All right, so now, right? So Notes, I see your request, bro. I'm gonna bring you up right now. Just give me 1 second. Let me get this last point out. So that's my thing. My thing is, now us as indies or just artists in general, we either gotta change the rules. I don't know how can we go about doing that, because whoever gave the clearance for this streaming thing was out of their mind, and I don't know who was in the building, who was in the meeting that said, yo, like, this is okay, but this streaming shit is trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go, and just speaking from an indie artist, right? I'm pretty sure the numbers, when you look at your DistroKid Bank or whatever distribution label you're with, the numbers don't be adding up. It'd be like, yo, I'm streaming in all these places, but the money don't add up. It's because the streaming is the streaming system is super trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let me bring out my brother Notes, man. My brother Notes, this guy is a brother to me, like, you know what I'm saying? And we always vibe, and we talk almost every day. So we talking shit real quick. Pull up for the artist only though. I want the artist, because I want to know how y'all feel and how you want to go about
Yo,
doing this.
what's good?
Yo, Notes, what's good, my guy? How you living, man? You good?
Hey, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I had to tap
Yeah,
in. I
man.
had to tap in, bro, because
Yeah, I want all the, no, real talk. I want all the artists to tap in. I'm gonna try to get as much artists up on here as I can, because, you know, we the next up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And we gonna have to. We already are going with the currents and going with the changes as far as being an artist. So this is a major change. Once this major artist, whoever is willing to make this jump and not put nothing on streaming, that's when we gonna see where it's at. So I want to know how you feel about the whole shit. Even though I know, because we talk, but
yeah.
let the people know how you feel as well.
So, yeah. So for me with the masses, right? When we talk about, well, let's talk about this first. Let's say this: whoever came up with this idea to make streaming and pay the artists what they paying is trash. So I'm gonna put that out there first, right? So
Facts.
my whole thing is we gotta reconstruct the whole contract of streaming. Because think about it, the artists were never alerted about this happening. But when you think about the masses, they knew about this almost 10 years, 15 years before they was going to do streaming. Remember, people were talking about it. They're going to change over. CDs is going away. Remember those talks. And what happened was
Right.
everybody didn't pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? So when you didn't pay attention, those people on a higher scale. And I had an interview. I think, Johnny, you seen the interview that I had. I was talking about this. Streaming don't have to
Right.
go away, but at some point, that contract has to be reconstructed. And we got to come up with a way where artists can get paid. Now, I will say this. A lot of the problems from streaming and stuff like that, they kind of got us under the thumb where a lot of artists are putting out music, right? So The reason how they get us that way is because so many people is putting out music. Right when we were coming up, it wasn't that many artists putting out music, but everybody named Mama with the kitchen sink is putting out music now. So when they that the kind of the artists, well, the people that started making up that they were artists, they kind of made it where now streaming was like, okay, everybody's trying to be an artist. Well, we're not gonna pay them. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna pay them what they worth because we don't know who the artists are anymore. So people got to understand that, man. Like with me with streaming, I just feel like you need it in this visual world because it just makes sense for you to have it. But if you're not getting paid what you're worth and the money that, because think about it like this, Johnny, we put more into the creation of the music than we get back from streaming. You got to think about that. You probably pay more money going to the studio, paying for studio time. We talking about traveling to get to the studio if you don't have a home studio. We talking about marketing the music. We talking about mixing and mastering the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
Nitty,
lot
I
that
saw
we
your
put into it.
my fault not to cut you, Nose. But Nitty, I saw your request. I'm gonna bring you up, bro. Let me let my man Nose. Let me let him rock real quick. But yeah, Nose, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, we have this conversation all the time. What people need to start doing is doing your homework and doing your due diligence. A lot of people think that you're making money just off of streaming. That's not what it's all about. The money that we want to make is off of publishing, off of royalties, off of stuff like that. Getting your money, getting your music played on radio station, BDS spins, your pro. Who's your pro? Who's paying you? Who's paying you when your music gets spun on the radio? Who's paying you? Are you getting those BDSN? Are you signed up for those BDS spins, or are you just the artist that just say, "Hey, I do music. I just want to look cool"? That's not what this is about. This is a culture. So when you sit there and think that, "Oh, I'm getting the bag," when you go into these streaming services, you're not really getting the bag. They're really cutting you short on the money that you're actually supposed to get. You're putting more money into your music than you're getting back when you put it on these platforms.
That's a fact, Nose. That's a fact. My thing is, right, the last thing, right? My thing is, what would you say? What would you think? How can we go about getting it changed as far as the streaming? Even though, like you said, you made a valid point with that. Like, it's not all about just the streaming and all that. But I noticed in your interview you said the same thing. Like, we either reconstruct streaming or just get it out of here altogether. What would you say would be like a way to try to like fix the whole thing?
It has to be where the artist has to be involved and we have to sit down, and just like Snoop said, it has to be where we sit down and you guys are breaking down numbers to us and we can I feel like it has to be a strike. It's gonna have to be. And I know people say, "Oh, my money I'm getting." It has to be some type of strike, bro. Like we have to strike and just say, "Hey, until you guys reconstruct, streaming needs to just go." You understand what I'm saying? So it has to be where the artist is gonna have to bog down and really feel like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I want this money, but then what are you really fighting for? You're not really losing no money if we go on strike with Spotify and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're not really losing no money, bro. You're not. So at the end of the day, you think about it. If everybody went back to flooding the market and saying, okay, you know what? We're going to bring CDs back. I'm going to sell CDs out my trunk. You know how many people are going to make money? You know how many people are going to make money, Johnny? So it has to result back to that old way, bro. It has to be a little bit of the streaming, but it also has to be where at the end of the day, now you got to get your websites. You got to start pushing that traffic onto your websites and stuff like that and getting that money back the way you're supposed to get it back, bro. Because think about it. If you just doing streaming and you're not doing nothing else, bro, to generate revenue, you're losing as an artist. You're losing, bro. You're losing. So it has to be, you have to know your business too. You got to know your business, your pros, your song trust, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff and like that. Are you getting paid what you're supposed to be getting paid? Or are you just relying on streaming? Because if you're relying on streaming, yo, you're not making it, man. You're not making it.
That's a fact, bro. Yo, Notes, man, I appreciate you tapping in, man. I'm gonna try to get Nitty Ice up here to talk your shit. I appreciate you tapping in, man. Thank you, brother.
Yo, I'm
Real
still here,
shit.
bro. I ain't going nowhere. I'm on here.
All right, bet. Say less, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get Nitty. Let me get my bro Nitty up here. Shout out to my nigga Nitty, man. Nitty, my fault. Now I'm trying to get everybody up here as possible. I don't want to do the whole 4 people on one screen because I want everybody to get they just due, and I want everybody to talk their shit.
You're
Nitty, what up, my guy? How you living? Oh, you on the move? You on the move? What's
I just
good?
left the gym, brother. You know the vibes. We outside.
What's goody? Yo, so Nitty, man, yo, real quick before you get into your shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I want people to know that, yo, you're definitely a fire artist, somebody I look up to as well. Somebody I met through the circuit, always been A1 since day one, so I appreciate you tapping in. Let them know what you got going on and how you feel about the whole streaming situation. You know what I'm
Appreciate you, King. You the lyrical genius out here. You know what I'm saying? The real rights
saying?
always somehow link up together, even if it's not meant to be. They somehow link up. Feel me? But
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, bro. It's I wrote on the top earlier, but it's crazy because like I've been making music for a minute. I've been making music probably for like 23 years, but like seriously making music like since 2017, 2018. But like I got people that are family that are in the industry, like mainstream artists, and like sitting down with them and chopping it up with them it's literally the same thing. So this streaming stuff is crazy because now when all of them Spotify playlists and all of them Apple playlists and the year numbers came in and all that, you got people out here getting millions and billions of streams, and them same people can't even get 10 people to show up to a show. So it's like
Talking shit, man.
y'all,
Talking shit, bro.
y'all paying for streams to make it look like you more than what you are. And if Snoop Dogg got 1 billion streams and he made 45 bands, and you got millions of streams and you don't even have $1,000 in your bank account, what like the streaming stuff is a joke, bro. It's really a joke. I've been putting out music on like streaming platforms since 2018, and on the actual distro, I only received like $948
Yeah,
up to
yo,
date,
it's crazy.
up to date.
Yeah,
I,
yo, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy when I look at my shit. I be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, this is crazy. And like my man No said, we shouldn't depend on that. But at the same time, it's like it make you feel like, damn, like it's like a low key defeat. Like, shout out Fancy in the live too. Fancy, if you got time, pull up, pull up. If you got, I'm bringing some people up. We gonna talk some shit. Go ahead, Frank. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
like, yeah, Brody, 100%. It's like I was saying, I made more money doing shows and selling merch than I made off distro,
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
and it's
That's a
wild to me.
fact.
It's wild to me because like, especially when that whole drop came out of the, oh, you got this many spins and all that. I'm looking at some of these artists like, there's no way in hell you can't get 10 people to a show and got 100 million streams. How, bro?
That's,
Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And like I tell people all the time, you'd be surprised. Like even some of the major artists that we know, like even not as far as major, but like kind of like that level, at quote unquote level above us, they still don't even bring out a lot of people. So it's just like, cause I've been in the building with a lot of artists that considered more of a buzz than me, and I brought out. So it's like it got.
My fault. Yeah, it gotta make some type of sense. So it's just my thing is I would say I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much gonna ask everybody the same thing before I let them go. What do you feel like we could do about it to try to change this narrative or change the structure or whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like the same thing bro said earlier. It's like we gotta go on some kind of strike, bro. It's like we gotta go back to the stuff that people wasn't trying to do before. See, in the beginning it was crazy because the real people that really wanted to make money off their craft, they was in the streets selling CDs, selling merch, outside. Like before outside was a thing, everybody's outside now, we outside. Before outside was a thing, people was really outside putting in work. Like selling CDs at shows, going to shows, meeting people, selling merch, telling them to buy something from you, even if it's for $1. Yo, I'm selling this CD for $1. Like they don't have that. It's crazy because this generation don't have that hustle, and it'll die immediately. This new generation just want to drop stuff online. They're not going
That's a fact.
outside handing out CDs. They're not gonna be trying to talk to nobody. You ever went to a you go to a lot of shows, so I know when we go to these shows, we know who's real and who's not real by the people that pull up and only hang out with their people. They're not trying to talk to nobody else, not trying to network with nobody. They just stay in their little clique, and those are the same people that got the 100 million streams that don't know nobody.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact, bro. You ain't never lied, bro. Real shit, man. Yo, before I let you go, man, I'm gonna try to bring my man Cameron J up here. Let him know what you got going on. Let him know where you can tap in with your shit at. You know what
You can find me on streaming if we're gonna go to streaming platforms. You can find me at
I'm
I just recently changed over this year, which is crazy, to Nitty Ice because it was some whole trademark issues with some dude from Detroit, which he's trash, by the way. I hope he never listens. Uh, bro, because
talk your shit, did he?
homeboy trademark Frank Nitty with a Y, and it's cool. My real government name is Frank Nitty with an I. So every
Right.
time I start dropping songs, he flagged my songs, so I had to keep taking them down and paying to re-put them back up. And then finally, they gave me his email. I wrote him, homeboy, and he's like, "Oh, it's nothing personal, it's business." But every time somebody's trying to find my stuff, they keep finding yours, and I'm like, "You suck anyway. So what's the difference?" Like, we still got songs with Frank Nitty though, but everything is on Nitty Ice now. Look out for that Johnny Floss, Nitty Ice.
Yeah. I didn't forget about you, bro. I didn't forget at all. Trust me, I did not forget, bro. Oh man,
Because
damn,
we gonna go
yeah.
all out.
Damn, the service went crazy. Yeah, man. Yo, man, your service it got a little crazy where you was at. So, yo, I appreciate you tapping in, man. I'm gonna try to get Cameron up here, man.
Say that. Appreciate you, King. I'm still in here. I ain't going nowhere. About to roll up. You know the vibes.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Keep shining, my guy.
Likewise, Brody.
All right, let me get Cameron up here. Let me see if I get my man Cameron up here. Shout out my nigga Nitty Ice, man. Cameron. Hey, my nigga Cam, what's good, my guy? Yo, everybody on the move tonight. Damn, son. Nigga Nitty in the car now. You in the car? Damn.
Niggas is on the road.
I feel you. Yo, before you start, yo, let people know what you got going on right now. You just dropped the project. It's on
Yes.
streaming, fortunately, but unfortunately. But let them know what you got going on, and let me know how
Um,
you feel about the whole streaming situation.
I'ma call you back is out right now on all platforms for what it's worth. Yeah, man. Streaming. Actually, fuck streaming. The whole music industry need a reshuffle and you need to be redone from top to
Oh, talk
bottom.
your shit. Okay. I like the
From
way you started. I like the way you
from
started.
from the promoters, that shit got to get worked out. Fucking the DJs, that's got to get worked out. Everything's got to get worked out because the way shit is that like it shouldn't be this way. Like you got promoters, they don't even promote their own events, but they expect artists to be out here putting in 10 times that much work. You got
I feel you.
you got the streaming sites, the labels is telling you you can't what are your numbers? So that's forcing artists to do what they got to do to get these streaming numbers up, whether it's buy bots and fake this and whatever they got to do to get these numbers up. And it's devaluing the music. It's crazy how over time the price of going to see a movie has gone up, the price of everything has gone up, but the value of music has gone down.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit, bro.
Uh, in the 90s, CDs were what, $10 all the way to $20, $30. You can buy a whole album for $10 right now. One song is $1, less than that. Um, as far as streaming go, it's crazy that there's a guy that never wrote a song, never listened to a beat, never got in the studio. He makes more money than the whole industry by himself. It's a shame.
Yo,
Like,
that's a fact, bro. That is a fact.
and somebody that has never done it, for him to be able to say, oh no, the value of what you did is less than a penny.
That's a fact,
That's
bro. That's a
that
fact.
sounds crazy. People that not never been in the music industry are coming in and telling us what the value of it is. That's a problem.
I agree. I definitely agree. I forgot who said it, but they was like, "Yo, us as the creators, we gotta get the control back in the game. Like the people that's actually doing the work. Like I'm
Hmm.
saying, a lot of these, like you said, a lot of these so-called A&R, the so-called promoters, so-called whoever, they don't even make these. They don't even know what it takes to write a song, to even come up with anything.
Hmm.
So you definitely made a good point with that. Now, a personal question for you, real quick. Is this part of the reason? Is that part of the reason why you didn't drop in a while? I noticed you didn't drop a project or you didn't drop music in a while. Was it because you got discouraged from the streaming, or it was something else?
Um, Me is just I take my time crafting what I want the world to hear. I'm not gonna rush, and that's another problem. A lot, the craftsmanship of all this music is here today, gone tomorrow. There's nothing that sticks around. So a lot of people just rush to put out shit, and your creativity lacks when you do that because now you just chasing a sound that is popular, or you just gonna give everybody what they want from you, what they heard from you before. Okay, this shit worked, so let me do it again. And now you sound the
Mm,
same over and over, and now nobody want to hear you because you're not innovative. You're not doing anything new anymore. You same as everybody
that's a
else.
fact.
So I rather
Nah, that's some real shit. That's some real
I,
shit
ra-
right there.
I rather take my time, make an album sound cohesive, um, perfect what the sound of it, get who I want and who I think can cater to this project and add something to it to make it worth worth people wanting to come out and listen to it. And as far as making money, like everybody should get their own website. Helpful, like direct to consumer, like all this other stuff. You're gonna get lost in the sauce with every website. Whether it's Instagram, there's a billion other people on here. Facebook, billion other people. But if you have your own website, it's just you.
Right.
There's
Absolutely.
there's nobody else for them to focus on, just you. So every artist should have that. Um, be outside, like shake hands, kiss babies, like
Hmm.
um, you got to meet. If you're not meeting the people, how do you know what people like? What do people expect from you? Like niggas want to see you outside.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact. That's a fact. Real quick, for the people that don't know, real quick before I let you go, let them know why you named the album "I'm Gonna Call You Back," because I know you got that question a lot. So
oh
let the people know why you named it that.
nah, it's just a joke with my friends. Like I'm forever telling people I'm gonna call them back, and I just never call back. So I told somebody I'm gonna call them back, and it was like, yo, you should just name your album that because you're not gonna call me back. And yeah, I'm gonna call you
Oh,
back.
that's funny. Nah, that's what's up. You definitely got some joints on there, my guy. I appreciate you tapping
Appreciate
in,
it.
man.
Yo,
I appreciate you, man. Yeah.
I got a record coming your way real soon.
Oh, say less, man. Y'all heard it here first on the live, man. We out here, we talking, we creating out here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You already like it's time. Like we done been to like every show in New York City there together.
Mm-hmm.
We done ran into each other every damn show, so it's like, all right, it's time.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that shit, man. Yo, let me see if I get some more people up here, man. Be safe, safe travels, my guy.
You
Congrats again,
already.
man. We gonna chop it up soon. You already? Yeah, man. So yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm glad everybody's tapping in. I'm glad everybody has an opinion on this, man, because this is definitely a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? You know, for artists, like you know what I'm saying. So you know, if anybody that wanna, you know, chop it up, you know what I'm saying, feel free to send me a request, man. I'm gonna stay on here a couple more minutes. Um, let me let you guys know what's going on with me. Unfortunately, I don't got my merch on, but definitely hit me up. Hit me up for the It Won't Go Away merch. I got hoodies, I got tees, black and gray, small, medium, large, and extra large. If you don't, if you're not that size, just give me a week or two, and I'll get you the size. Pause. And yeah, we'll get you in a hoodie or get you in a tee. Oh, my nigga Reef. Let's get my nigga Reef up here real quick. See what my nigga Reef talking about. Let me see if Reef gonna be in the car. Everybody been the
Yo,
last two niggas in the car.
yo,
Yo,
what's good,
Reef,
my
what's
guy?
good, my guy? Yo, man,
Chilling,
I
chilling,
appreciate you
man.
tapping in, bro. Yo, listen, before everybody know what you got going on, and let everybody know how you feel about the whole streaming situation, because you made it known on your post that this is your last album on streaming. So let them know where they get the album from and talk your shit.
First things first, what we got going on this Saturday sold out. Perfect timing concert. Me, you,
Talk
GFB
your
Fresh,
shit.
and others.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna start with
Talk your
that
shit.
one. We sold out
Uh-huh.
over
Talk
here.
your shit.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
Secondly, I just dropped the album today, The Unexpected Volume 3. You can find it on Bandcamp. If you're not following me already, you can follow me. You can find the link in my bio, or you can DM me, and I will send you the link personally. We connecting with people out here. You feel me directly. So
Facts.
hold
Yeah,
on,
I'm gonna
hold on
need
one
that. I'm
second.
as soon as I'm done on this
Hold
live, not to cut you. Oh,
no.
not to cut
My
you. As soon as
fault.
I'm done with this live, let me know. I'm gonna send you your money directly for the album. I need that link, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But that's
You
what
already know.
that was the whole purpose of leaving the streaming platform, leaving that alone. So and I'm not leaving it alone completely. I'm gonna upload the album there eventually, just no time soon. Like I personally want to see how far this album is gonna go directly through people before I upload it to streaming platforms. And
Mhm.
um, I kind of feel like people are like caught up in this lazy way of like supporting. Like what I really noticed a lot is that I watch like my insights on my post. Everything I post, I watch my insights. And what I realized is that every time I post a video, people only watch the first 5 to 10 seconds, and that's it. It don't matter how long the video is. I put videos up that was 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I didn't put videos up for a minute and a half. They only watch 10 seconds, and that's that. So it's kind of like people are stuck in this whole, okay, maybe if I watch it for a quick second, that's enough. And I feel like a lot of times they miss out on the best part. So what I was checking actually on Bandcamp, what they don't show you on Spotify or anything like that, they have a section. Actually, let me see if I could show it to you. I could show you better than I could tell
Oh
you.
yeah, that'd be fire because we got people on the live. We could definitely chop it up. We could definitely tune in. So,
Right. So here I am. I'm on Bandcamp right now, right? So if I go
hmm
to plays, right now we at a total of 151 plays. But you see the green, the yellow, and the red?
right.
If you look a little closer, it says complete plays, partial plays, and skip plays. If you go down the list,
Mm,
there's a lot of partial and skips. So it's
mm,
kind of like, yeah, it's like showing you like, yo, people like, again, they only listening to the part where it's like, okay, let me just support, and it's kind of
right.
like, and not to mention, a lot of these plays came from people that didn't even buy the album because, Bandcamp allows you to preview the album. So I'm not like shading anyone for not paying for it, but, you know what I'm saying? It be situations like that, they don't want to go the entire mile for support. So it's more like, okay, I'm going to preview the album and that's pretty much it. I'm not even going to try to buy it and keep it for myself or, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is what we got to deal with as independent artists, like making sure that we are attracting the people that's going to like fully support us.
Mm,
It's a dog eat dog world, and it's weird that, artists will, and I hate it. I'm pretty sure you get it too. But people jump in your DMs and they're like, hey, bro, I got this coming up or I got this single about to drop. Support, show love. But then when you do it for them, they leave you on scene.
Hey,
Everything is all
bro, I'm
different. The
glad
energy.
you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that was my next point. My next point was support the people that support you, bro. I've been to Reef. I've been to a couple of shows for Reef. Reef came to my concert. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you showing the support to the people that's supporting you as well, because that's important too. Because you don't know who I don't know who you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
That's a
don't know
fact.
the whole world, but you coming to a show of mine or me coming or vice versa. Now I can open up and meet two of your homies. Like, yo, this my nigga Floss. Yo, this nigga nice. Da da da. Oh, word. Yeah, I remember him from so and so. Boom, boom. Now, before you
That's a
know it,
fact.
that dude or two of them are coming to a show of mine, and vice
Yep.
versa. Somebody might from my team might meet you and be like, yo, I fuck with Restyle. Like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Even down
That's a
to like
fact.
your hair. I might be with somebody that got dreads, and they like fuck with you for that. So it's very
Yo, that's real
important.
shit though. Real shit.
Yeah, real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Word.
I've seen that happen too. So it's very important that not only you like buy the shit or come out, but you know, support. Show that love. Like after we hang up here, I'm here and reach directly. Like, yo, give me your cash app, yo, send me the link, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Because that's important. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's supporting you, show that love back and support them back. No matter what it could be for. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's a fact too. And I realize as well too is like it makes sense. Like one thing that always bothered me with artists is that, and this is not just like about artists, you know, this does tie into the whole streaming as well though. But well, okay, if it ties into streaming, it does relate to artists. So basically, when artists ask me to collab, right, but we have no type of chemistry.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't listen to my music, you don't come to my shows, you don't buy the merch. Like there's no type of connection to us. You just maybe like what I
Right.
do and want to capitalize off of that. And then let's just say
Hmm.
I give in and we make the song, and the song is actually trash because we don't have any chemistry.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
know.
fact.
So
That's definitely a fact too, because people 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 sometimes confuse it like, yo, if we got a record together, that's showing support. Not necessarily, because like you said, the record might not come out good. Like, you know what I'm saying? As
right,
talented as we are, depending on what we talking about or what the vision is, you might not be able to complete that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that plays a part, like you said as well. Definitely, like getting to know somebody, chopping it up. Like I said, I've been with Reef a couple times where we didn't even talk about music. We just by the bar, vibing, chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
chilling.
that shit plays a part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with my brother Notes. Sometimes me and Notes don't even talk about music. We'll just talk about life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just other shit going on. Shit that happened on his block, shit that happened on my block, shit that he bought for his wife, whatever the situation is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's also important, bro. So I appreciate you being a supporter and a day one and being A1 since I met you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of
No
people
doubt.
that keep it 100 and that stay the same throughout this whole shit. Because, you know, niggas,
It's
all
free,
it takes
bro.
is one record for a nigga. So a
It's
nigga
free.
could blow next month and the nigga act funny. So I appreciate you for always pulling up. I can't thank you enough for supporting my
It's
concert. You
free,
know what I'm saying?
bro. It's
Because
free. That shit
that
ain't.
was
That shit's
love. Like,
free,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? So, yeah. So
We
definitely,
make we make
definitely,
money
like I
every day,
said,
bro. That shit's free.
facts. So like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I'm gonna get one more person up before I hang up, but definitely send me the DM me your cash app, and I'm gonna definitely hit you so I can get that album, bro. Definitely.
No doubt, bro.
Let them know the name of it again, and where they what else you got going on and coming up.
The project is called The Unexpected Volume 3. I'm gonna type it in the comments. The Unexpected Volume 3 is on Bandcamp. Again, if you're not following me, follow me. I will DM you the link personally. Show love to get love. That's how I think about it, man. Thanks for having me. We got to get you on Going Live with the MC. We got a lot to talk about, so I would love to have you as a guest. You know, we could
Yeah,
dive deeper into this for sure.
definitely. We gonna get that done, bro. You already know, man. I appreciate you tapping in, my God. Love.
No doubt. Appreciate you.
All right. Yeah, man. So, yo, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. This is the live episode of Top Five Floss, man. If I'm not on your top five rapper list, hit me close to get the gist. Appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure y'all hit me up for the merch. Hit me up. Go listen to the album on streaming. Unfortunately, but fortunately, you know what I'm saying. Go get it. Won't go away. Everything produced by Drawzilla. And make sure y'all support all these artists that you've seen that pulled up on me, man. These are some of my peers that I respect and that I see on the daily, you know what I'm saying, when we out at events, out at shows and doing whatever. So thank y'all again for tuning in and I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay creative, man.